Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen, and today I will be baking some new fun shrink film. It glows in the dark. Before I started this video, I did a few things. Let me show you. I printed out the instructions for how to bake my shrink film. I cut out my flour medallions and punched holes in them before baking. This is crucial. It'll be too hard to punch holes in after baking. Right now it has a paper-like texture. And so now I'm going to lay them out in the pan. This is an unlined pan, just for safety, food safety, but also just like in general, if you're making plastic, I like to line it with foil or something, or wash it out really good afterwards. So as a fair warning, don't cook food on your cookie sheets after you make this new film baking project. Anyways, I got these big medallions here, and I also got these little medallions here. The goal is to space them about 1 inch apart so they don't interfere with each other during the baking process. And so now here's where the magic happens. We're gonna go to the oven and put it in there for 1 minute or until it goes flat. Now in some cases you can use the toaster oven. That's better for smaller batches, especially when you want to see what's going on inside. And same thing, line with foil. But yeah, I like using the big oven. Preferably with the light on so you can kind of check on it. But this is one of those old ovens where you might not have the light feature. It's very interesting because I never noticed that about this oven before, is that I'm just going to have to check on it by opening the door. But anyways, I believe it's ready. Time to pop them in the oven. Here we go. So we have about 1 minute for those to curl up. So in the meantime, let me tell you about my favorite beverage. They don't pay me to say this, but I really enjoy it. Yerba mate. So Guayaki organic brand yerba mate sparkling classic gold is by far my favorite drink. Part of it is sweet, it's carbonated, and caffeinated. It's a better coffee alternative because it doesn't make you super jittery and it just wakes you up in a very gentle tea way that I really like. Sometimes in the mornings, Cassidy goes to the store and gets me one of these and brings it to the bed, and I feel completely loved. And so I hope you find those little things in your life that make you feel loved by the people around you. It's completely lovely. So, yeah, if you have an egg timer in your home, probably a good time to use it, especially if you're using your phone to document your process. You need to have a separate device to tell you about the time. So let me tell you a little bit about my process with these medallions. So, I drew out the designs on paper with a micron pen and markers, and then I scanned it in and did some color correcting in Photoshop, and then this is an important part, arranged them on a piece of paper in Photoshop, and 8.5 by 11, and decreased the brightness by 20%, well, the opacity by 20%. I mean, not by 20%, so it is 20%, because the idea is that it shrinks to 20%. That's my guess. That, or it does the opposite. But it's always better to go like lighter than heavier sometimes. This is why I only did one test batch, actually, because I don't know how the color is going to turn out. Anyway, I think it's done. Let's check on it. Oh, they are smaller. Let's bring them out. Here we go. And so this is part of it, is that we have to let it wait for 5 minutes. Let me just check the instructions again. Yep, allow designs to cool for 5 minutes. But yeah, also we have another batch to do. So alright, and then same thing. Better to line it, but if you don't have a liner, just clean it out real nicely. So yeah, so it looks like they're turned out really good. As a heads up, you always want to keep them face up, otherwise the ink attaches to your pan and then it is sticky, but then also your design is ruined. So best to do that. So the instructions say to keep them about 1 inch apart, but the nature of shrink film I find really sweet is that it shrinks, and so if they're not touching when they go in, it should be fine for the most part. All right, here we go, second batch time. See how big they are? And then in a minute, they're gonna get pretty small. But yeah, so this one, I think I accidentally put it in upside down. There you go. So yeah, don't try that at home. Typically you want to wait and don't touch it for 5 minutes, but I wanted to make sure the color came out. And so with these, I think the color ends up pretty okay. I think it's a little dark for my taste. That being said, it's just, yeah, maybe I'll do 15% next time, because the instructions say you can reduce it to 15 to 20%, and I erred on the side of 20%. So there's that. All right. So another fun minute of waiting for a minute while we bake these flower medallions. So I want to show you some fun filters. This one's probably one of my favorites because I like rain, but also, fun fact, I used to ride in the car, I mean, as people do, with their family, as people do, and my dad had this really great joke, not a joke, but more of like this cool thing, and he'd be like, I can stop the rain, you know, and I'd be like, no way, and he'd be like, sure, yeah, and he's just like driving along, and he's just like, wait for it, all right, and stop. And then for like a second, the rain actually stopped, and I was wondering, what the heck is going on here? And my sister, like, she did it too. She was just like, stop. And I was just like, just for a second, the rain would stop, and I'd be like, my family are magic weather people. And I couldn't figure it out. And so, I think I was like 4 or 5. Yeah, no, I was flabbergasted. I thought that my family was magic. But it turns out that they're just waiting for an overpass or a bridge above to come by and interrupt the rains from hitting the car. And so that's a fun trick or thing. You know, it's not really, I mean, it's a cool, I guess it's a trick because it's not real, like you're not actually stopping it, but it feels like one of those gentle tricks that are just fun for kids to inspire them to think that there's magic in the world even for a little bit. All right, I think our tray is done. Let's check it out. Oh, it's raining. Raining. Yep, look how they have shrinked. All right, same process. You gotta let them wait for 5 minutes. All right, but there you have it. So let's pretend 5 minutes passed. I'm gonna just touch this. It's pretty warm to the touch. But yeah, it's interesting because it's this roughness to it too. It's got a unique tooth to it. But yeah, so in this scenario, I recommend a kind of like one of those little rings that you put in for jewelry. But yeah, it's like a little avocado. It's got that weird tooth to it. That's what I think. Yeah. I'm making some cool things with these, and I'm just trying to figure out how to attach them. So I might need to just go out and buy all those little jump rings. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I think they're called jump rings. But yeah, my favorite part is that this is supposedly glow in the dark. Now I want to test that, but gotta see if the camera can pick up how it glows in the dark. Oh, you kind of see it happening already? Oh, it's a little glowy. Very cool. All right. Yep, it's official. I would recommend this product, and great for kids. Yep, and always follow the instructions. According to the website, you shouldn't use these for professional grade craft projects or high-end jewelry. But I'm kind of a rebel, so I consider this high-end jewelry, and people should pay me millions of dollars. I'm telling you. You heard it here first. $1 million project. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and get crafty.